Auzu billahi minash shaitani rajim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. My dear students, my dear students of O Nord, both boys and girls, Assalamu alaikum to all of you. My dear students, today the topic I want to describe and explain. The name of the topic is the summer monsoon and its importance. My dear students, last time I fully described and explained how the monsoon, uh, ra- how the rain occur by the source monsoon. So last time, my dear students, I said summer monsoon. It's a name of a wind. Uh, by this wind, rain occur in the month of July to September. Then we can say it's a summer monsoon. My dear student, what is monsoon or meaning of the word monsoon? I'm going to tell you the word monsoon is derived from the Arabic word, namely Monsoon, and Monsoon means season. So it means these are seasonal winds that blow during the summer season. So it's called monsoon. My dear students, I'm going to tell you basically, as I said, the monsoon winds July to September. But in the last lecture, I said such winds blow when variations occur in temperature and air pressure. So when variations occur in temperature and air pressure, then the winds blow from high pressure to low pressure. And dear students, we have a two system of rain. We have a two system of rainfall that is in the summer season, that is summer monsoon. So summer monsoon has two systems. One is called the primary monsoon system and the other is called the secondary monsoon system. The main source of primary monsoon system is the Bay of Bengal. So my dear students, you all look very carefully uh, towards the map. So this map is showing the neighboring countries, as well as the Indian Ocean and the Arabian Sea. So, my dear students, I was telling you the we have two system of the monsoon. One is called primary monsoon, and second is secondary monsoon. So, the primary monsoon that comes from the Bay of Bengal. So, my dear student, where cursor is moving, this is Bay of Bengal, and the Bay of Bengal, and Bay of Bengal is the primary monsoon system. The next is secondary monsoon system. So secondary monsoon system wind come from the Arabian Sea side. So where cursor is moving, it's the Arabian Sea. So I'm going to tell you the Bay of Bengal and the Arabian Sea both are the shoulders of the Indian Ocean. But in paragraph in description it is written basically our country received tail end of the monsoon. How Pakistan received tail end of the monsoon? Because with the help of primary monsoon system, when winds blow, when the variations occur in temperature and air pressure, so when gap is created, especially in Pakistan, then first of all the winds naturally move towards the high pressure to low pressure. First of all, here's the Bangladesh. First strike the Bangladesh, and then in India, and then at last enter in Pakistan in the mountainous areas of our country. So tail end is due to when such winds have a moisture, then there is a rain. Otherwise, there is no chance. So then our country receive the tail end of the monsoon. So my dear students, uh, it's called a tail end of the monsoon. The next one is uh, The next one is just look towards this picture and a map of Pakistan. Uh, According to this map, the system X and the source mean it's a primary monsoon system, and the source is the Bay of Bengal because such winds are coming from east side. And the Y system is a secondary monsoon system, and the source is the Arabian Sea. So it's called related to system. But how rain occur by the source monsoon or how monsoon winds develop in an area that is July to September. So last time I said, uh, first of all, the temperature increases in the month of July to September. then low pressure created. When low pressure created, then there is a rising air because the winds that were moving in a day at that time in the month of July to September, so that warm quickly and rises towards higher altitude because the warm winds that less are lesser in weight then move towards a higher altitude. So on the surface of the earth, when due to rising of the air, uh, gap created. So when gap created that attract the winds, then winds blow high pressure to low pressure. So in such months, there is a high pressure over the Bay of Bengal as well as the Arabian Sea. So then from Bay of Bengal or Arabian Sea move winds come uh, that bring a lot of moisture, and on higher altitude clouds form, that condensation take place and rain occur. So it's a factors. So under such factors, the rain occur. So my dear students, when heavy rain occur, so simple. So it has a lot of advantages and disadvantages are it's really the important. But I'm going to tell you after the occurring of rain, the next I want to describe the route of the monsoon. I'm going to tell you the first of all, according to the primary monsoon system, the winds develop from the Bay of Bengal and from Bay of Bengal, and then they blow east to west towards Pakistan side, 2 point, and third, then strike the mountainous areas, and after that move in the upper Indus plain as well as towards the south side. This is called direction. And according to secondary monsoon system, what's the direction? So that is from Arabian Sea and then move towards the southwest side. So it's a direction. Next, I'm going to tell you the main point that I want to transfer the knowledge towards your side. So actually, rain occur by the source monsoon in our country. That is in different areas, in mountainous areas, in the plain areas of our country, in plain areas, especially in rural areas, as well as in the urban areas of our country. So step by step, we all will discuss everything. So first of all, if rain occur by the source monsoon, so what type of advantages and disadvantages in the urban areas? So my dear student, you all and me also living in the urban areas. So in the last summer season, uh, I think 2 or 3 times the rain occur by this source, but we also observe the different type of the benefits. The benefits like as uh, after the occurring of rain, uh, the weather become pleasant, and that really improve the working conditions as well as the living conditions of the people. Secondly, the dust finish mean pollution really finish. Everywhere there is a clean air to blow, and after the occurring of rain means the market gardens they were fully irrigated, and the buffaloes they also take bath in the rainwater as well as they also drink the water. So it's a benefits in the urban areas. But in the urban areas, there is a sometimes problems like as flooding in case of maximum rainfall, just like in the previous summer season, a heavy rain occurred in the Karachi. So that was there was a flooding, and that was called urban flooding. So my dear students, so there is a chance of flooding. So due to flooding, there is a chances of destruction as well as the communication problem created. Uh, the next one is due to heavy rainfall, people cannot move easily, cannot go towards their offices. And in this delay, there will be the loss of production, and sometimes the water stay in the down areas that causes viral diseases like dengue virus. So it's advantages and disadvantages are benefits and the problems when heavy rain occur by the source monsoon only in the urban areas of our country. The next one is if this type of the rain occur, so it has also benefits as well as the problems in different areas, like as in the farming areas. So in the farming areas, in case of maximum rain, it means the crops like as the sugarcane crop, the cotton crop, and the rice that is fully irrigated, and in case of heavy rainfall, then floods comes. And when floods mean when excess amount of water come in the rivers that overflow from the banks that also deposit the alluvium. So in this way, the fertility will increase, So then reduce the chances of salinity and plant growth with a fast speed, and then maximum output. And when maximum output, it means the income of the farmer automatically increase. So as well as the livestock, mean number of the animals like as the buffaloes also get benefit that really uh, uh, take bath and as well as drink water. Same is the case if anyone is moving towards the northern areas or anywhere by their own vehicle. So it has also advantages, like as weather become pleasant and dust or pollution will finish, and the engine of the vehicle will cool and that work efficiently is the advantages. So same is the case according to the same topic. So in case of heavy rainfall, farming areas have also a problem, like as the farming areas, floods can come that destroy the floods. So especially at the time of peaking of the cotton crop. So when heavy rain occurs, that causes problems and reduce the yield. And there is a chances of soil erosion, mean upper layer of the soil that is well fertile soil is eroded or carried by river water. In down areas, water will stay, so that cause then chances of pests or diseases. So if rain occur at the time of harvesting of the rice crop, so it means that damage the crop. So it's a loss of income, especially in farming areas. But I said it, when a person is moving with the help of vehicle on the road, but it has advantages as well as the disadvantages of the problems too. Like as due to heavy rainfall and as well as when flooding, severe flooding, so bridges can destroy, so that create communication problem. Sometimes danger of lightning is also the dangerous, and the most of the time slippery roads that cause serious accidents, and in case of flooding that really blocks the road, so that create communication problems. I mean, sometimes the area is cut off from the rest of the country. So this time of the problem really occur. So my dear student, the next topic, so it's advantages and the disadvantages related to uh, uh, advantages and disadvantages related to the rain by the source monsoon from the different angles, like as in the urban areas, in the rural areas, as well as road travel. Next, my dear student, the next is the second source is the Western Depression. With the source Western Depression, rain occur December to March. So sometimes the Western Depressions also called the winter monsoon. So my dear students, the winter monsoon basically that originate from the Mediterranean seaside, and Mediterranean seaside that lies in extreme west side, uh, in extreme west side. So during the winter season, rain occur. So I'm going to tell you. Last time I said it, the variations occur. Variations occur in temperature and air pressure. And during the summer season, the sea breezes, and during the winter season, there is a land breezes. So during winter season, there is a land breezes. It means the land breeze mean winds move from land to seaside. So it means there is no moisture. But God has blessed to Pakistan. God has blessed Pakistan. So God is really kind on Pakistan. So then, with the land breezes and also rain occur in Pakistan. This is due to like as uh, variations occur in temperature and air pressure. I'm going to quote example. Mean yesterday, today, and maybe the tomorrow, there is a step-by-step temperature is increases. I'm going to tell you today the temperature was 24 in Jan, so that mean temperature maybe further increases. It means when temperature increases, so low pressure created. And actually low pressure created is due to, if we compare the pressure of Pakistan and the beyond the Mediterranean countries. So beyond the Mediterranean countries, there is a European countries. In European countries, there is further high pressure as compared to Pakistan. So then winds come from beyond the Mediterranean Sea, so especially beyond the Mediterranean Sea, then enter to Pakistan after crossing Afghanistan, then also bring the moisture, then clouds form and condensation take place and heavy rain occur. So this map is showing such arrows, the winds are coming from the west side after crossing Afghanistan. So uh, maximum rain occur in the western part of our country. You are watching on the some cities, but in the eastern areas there is no chance, or if rain occur, that is in light shower in upwind display as well as in upwind display. So this is called the rain with the source of western depression. But if rain occur with the source of western depression, it has also advantages and disadvantages. Advantages like has that due to rainfall, our reservoirs will be filled. Mean dams and the barrages they are fully they store maximum water, and this water utilized for in future uh, for irrigation. So stored water is supplied through canals towards the farming areas, as well as we also generate maximum power, which is called hydroelectric power. It's really the cheap and snow falling that occur due to the source western depression because such winds come from beyond the Mediterranean seaside and they are really very cold wind and then cold wind when enter in Pakistan already cold winds are blowing. So when cold winds and cold winds strike with each other that further lower the temperature, then the rain or precipitation in the form of snow, so that really attract the tourist. During the winter season, if rain occur with the source western depression, so the Barani areas, in the Barani areas, some crops are cultivated. They also naturally irrigated. Barani crops mean that depend on rain, like as Barani area in our country is a Rawalpindi or Pothopa or plateau area, because basically this area is not level. So installation of the tube well and digging the canal is very difficult. So the crops in this area purely depend on rain. Then they are called Barani crops, as well as as well as when rain occur by the source uh, western depression. So fruit trees also get advantage, and basically this type of the rain occur that is only light shower. So it's very easy to soak in the ground, so it's advantages, but it has also disadvantages is like has the sometimes that occur in the form of snow. So due to heavy snowfall the northern areas of our country they purely cut with the rest of the country, and sometimes the rivers or the lakes frozen. So this is also the problem. So temperature further decreases and coldness increases, and sometime in the mountainous area there is a chances of the landsliding. So and if in case of landsliding, that destroy the communications and roads are really the blocked. So also the northern areas are cut off from the rest of the country. So my dear students, it's advantages and disadvantages of the occurring of rainfall by the source western depression. So my dear students, now it's a topic I want to describe and explain. So I really successfully transfer all necessary information related to monsoon as well as the Western Depression. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.